Grind your way to better coffee. A quality electric coffee grinder can make all the difference in flavor, aroma, and consistency, whether you're brewing pour-over, espresso, or drip. Freshly ground beans unlock richer taste and smoother cups every time. In this video, we've handpicked the best 5 electric coffee grinders that stand out for performance, grind quality, and overall value. Links to all products are mentioned in the description below. Let's get started at number 5. Cofibrews Electric Coffee Grinder. If you're an espresso lover, you know the morning dance. Trying to hold your portafilter perfectly steady while coffee grounds fly everywhere is not the vibe when you're half asleep. This is the Cofibrews Electric Coffee Grinder. It's one of the few grinders at this price point that feels like it was actually designed with the espresso workflow in mind. From the height-adjustable holder to the ultra-precise touch panel, it wants to be the MVP of your morning. This is the killer feature. The height-adjustable holder fits about 90% of the coffee funnels and portafilters out there. Instead of holding it manually, you just slide it in. And if you're just in a hurry, it features a micro switch. You literally just hit the switch with the portafilter to start the grind. It's hands-free, it's intuitive, and it makes that first cup of the day feel effortless. Plus, with a 300-gram bean hopper, you aren't constantly refilling it every 2 days. Behind that sleek exterior is a 40mm high-quality stainless steel conical burr. Now here is the spec that matters. It runs at a low 450 RPM. Why do we care? Because high speed creates heat, and heat kills the delicate oils in your beans. By grinding slower, Cofibrews protects that aroma. And with 45 precise settings, you can jump from a fine espresso to a medium drip or a coarse French press without breaking a sweat. It's built for total flavor extraction. This control panel is a dream for people who love consistency. You can choose to grind by the number of cups, or use the dedicated single and double espresso buttons. But my favorite part, you can fine-tune the grind time by 0.5-second increments. In the world of espresso, half a second can be the difference between a sour shot and a perfect one. It's user-friendly, it's bright, and it gives you pro-level control over your dose. Let's talk about the aftermath. Coffee oils build up, and cleaning a grinder can usually be a nightmare. Cofibrews made their parts commercially removable. The tray, the outlet, and the portafilter holder all come off easily and can be washed separately. It keeps the mess contained and ensures that your beans aren't being tainted by old, stale grounds trapped inside the machine. The Cofibrews grinder is a specialized tool that doesn't feel limited. It's durable, it's remarkably quiet, thanks to that low RPM motor, and it makes the espresso process feel like a luxury rather than a chore. Pros: precise and extensive grind settings, high quality and durable conical burr, large bean hopper, and easy cleaning. Cons: lack of anti-static technology and espresso-centric design. Number 4. Kidisle Conical Electric Coffee Grinder. If you're still using a blade grinder, the ones that sound like a blender and turn your beans into a mix of dust and boulders, we need to talk. To get the best flavor out of your coffee, you need consistency. This is the Kidisle Electric Coffee Grinder. With 51 precision settings and a heavy-duty 40mm conical burr, it's designed to be the one and only grinder you'll ever need, regardless of how you brew. Let's look at this range. 51 precision settings. That is a huge amount of flexibility. Most grinders in this class give you maybe 20 or 30 options. Kidisle gives you the micro-adjustments you need to dial in an espresso shot. But it can also go coarse enough for a French press or even a slow-steeped cold brew. It's all powered by a 40mm stainless steel conical burr, which ensures the grind stays even and, more importantly, stays cool to protect those precious coffee oils. If you're half asleep in the morning, the last thing you want to do is math. This grinder has 2 ways to play. You can select the number of cups, from 1 to 12, or if you're more of a precision nerd, you can set a manual timer from 1 to 60 seconds. Once you find your sweet spot for a 10-ounce pour-over, you just set it and forget it. It delivers the exact same amount of coffee every single morning. It's consistent, accurate, and completely removes the guesswork. One of the biggest headaches with home grinding is static electricity, those little grounds that want to jump out of the container and cling to your sleeves. Kidisle built in anti-static technology that specifically targets clumping. The grounds stay in the container, not on your countertop. And look at the design, it's all sleek stainless steel. The surfaces are smooth, so even if a few stray chaff pieces land on the base, you can wipe it clean in about 2 seconds. This is a feature I wish every grinder had. Even the best machines have a little bit of retention old grounds that get stuck in the chute. Kidisle added a cleaner button. You just press it, and it efficiently clears out those leftover grounds. This means your next cup is always fresh, and it keeps the internals from getting gunked up over time. Plus, the 12.5-ounce hopper has a locking system, making it incredibly easy to swap out beans or move the unit around. The Kidisle grinder is a workhorse that looks like a piece of art. It's durable, it's remarkably clean, and it gives you more control than almost anything else at this price point. Pros: extensive grind customization, effective anti-static technology, premium conical burr, and easy maintenance. Cons: noise level. Number 3. Shardor Touchscreen Electric Coffee Grinder. The difference between a good cup of coffee and a life-changing cup usually comes down to 2 things: timing and texture. If your grind is just a little too coarse, your espresso is ruined. If it's a second too long, you've wasted beans. This is the Shardor Precision Electric Grinder. It's built for the person who wants total control without the guesswork. We're talking 48 grind settings and an electronic timer that's accurate down to the second. Let's talk internals. Shardor went with a stainless steel conical burr system here. Unlike blade grinders that just hack at your beans, these burrs grind them to a uniform size. Crucially, it operates at a low speed. This is a big deal because it minimizes heat. Heat kills the essential oils in your coffee beans before you even brew them. By keeping things cool, this grinder ensures that the oils and the flavor stay inside the grounds until they hit the water. With 48 adjustable settings, you're covered for every possible brewing method. If you're a morning espresso person, but a weekend French press fan, you can accurately adjust the gap between the burrs to get exactly what you need. The consistency is what impressed me the most. You don't see those fines or dust that usually clog up your filter. It's a precise, uniform grind every single time. This is the control center. The precision electronic timer lets you adjust your grind in 1-second increments up to 40 seconds. The LCD touchscreen is super responsive and intuitive, no clunky buttons to press. And check out the upgraded anti-static technology. Usually, coffee grounds want to fly everywhere and stick to the walls of the chamber. Here, it's a smooth, steady flow. It keeps your workspace clean and ensures that when you put 20 grams of beans in the 9.7 Oz hopper, you actually get 20 grams out. A grinder is only as good as it is clean. Old grounds can go stale and ruin your next batch. Shardor made this incredibly easy to maintain. The hopper, the chamber, and even the internal burrs are fully detachable. You can get right in there with the included brush to keep the interior spotless. The hopper also has a locking system, so you don't have to worry about it popping off mid-grind. The Shardor electric grinder is a smart upgrade for anyone tired of the mess and inconsistency of basic grinders. It's quiet, it's precise, and it looks great on a countertop. Pros: precise and extensive grind settings. Effective anti-static technology, large capacity, and safe design and solid build. Cons: timer limits dosing style. Number 2. Aaobosi Electric Coffee Grinder. The biggest enemy of a great cup of coffee isn't the bean. It's the cord. We've all been limited by where our outlets are, or worse, forced to drink pre-ground coffee while traveling or camping because bringing a massive electric grinder just isn't an option. This is the Aaobosi Wireless Conical Burr Grinder. It's a rechargeable, portable powerhouse that claims to bring 60 levels of precision anywhere you go. Usually, portable means limited, but Aaobosi packed 60 adjustable grind settings into this unit. Whether you need a fine powder for espresso or a chunky coarse grind for your French press, you've got total control. What I really appreciate is the low-speed motor. It's designed to grind slowly to prevent heat buildup. Heat is the enemy of flavor. It burns off the aromatic oils before they even hit your water. This grinder keeps things cool, ensuring you get the full profile of the bean, even if you're grinding in the middle of a forest. If you've ever used a cheap grinder, you know the static cling struggle where half your coffee stays stuck to the machine. Aaobosi fixed this with some pretty high-tech engineering. It uses a negative ion generator and a 45-degree slide to stop grounds from sticking. They're claiming a 99.5% powder yield. That means what you put in is what you get out, which keeps the machine clean and ensures you aren't wasting your expensive specialty beans. The interface is surprisingly high-end for a portable device. It's a full LCD touchscreen that lets you set a timer anywhere from 5 to 98 seconds. Most grinders stop way earlier than that, so this gives you the flexibility for huge batches if you're brewing for the whole camp. And don't worry about it dying mid-grind. There's a low battery reminder that warns you early. But even if it does run low, it works while plugged in, so you can just tether it to a power bank and keep the caffeine flowing. The build is compact, sturdy, and clearly made for the road. It's the perfect size for a suitcase or a camper van. You're getting that conical burr consistency that usually requires a heavy corded countertop machine, but in a form factor that fits in one hand. Plus, with their 1-year warranty and a 6-hour response time for support, they're standing behind the build quality. The Aaobosi wireless grinder is for the coffee enthusiast who refuses to compromise. It's for the traveler, the camper, and the minimalist who wants a clean kitchen counter. It's precise, it's static-free, and most importantly, it's free from the wall outlet. Pros: wireless and portable design, precise grind settings, anti-static technology, and low heat grinding. Cons: battery dependency. Number 1, and the winner is Viesimple Gen 4 electric coffee grinder. This is the Viesimple Gen 4. It's a high-performance electric burr grinder that claims to solve almost every annoyance in home brewing, from flying powder to clogging. Under the hood, Viesimple didn't cut corners. We're looking at a 5-blade, 48mm conical burr set. That is a serious size for a home grinder, and it's versatile enough to handle everything from a fine espresso to a coarse French press. The entire chassis is made of high-quality aluminum. It feels heavy, premium, and built to last. It doesn't have that cheap plastic vibration you get with budget grinders. It's solid, which helps with the consistency of the grind size, which is the number 1 rule for better-tasting coffee. This is where the Gen 4 really shines, the anti-flying design. The dosing cup has a sealed lid and it's magnetic, so it snaps perfectly into place every time. No more static dust drifting onto your counter. But the real secret weapon is their anti-clogging patent. They've optimized the powder channel from the previous generation to ensure 100% discharge. They even used a food-grade anti-static coating. I tested this, and the residue was less than 2%. When you put 18 grams of beans in, you get 18 grams of coffee out. No stale grounds left behind for tomorrow's brew. Listen to this, or rather, don't listen to it. The Gen 4 runs at less than 50 decibels. If you're an early riser and you have roommates or a sleeping partner, this is a game changer. Viesimple claims this motor is 99% trouble-free with a 10-year lifespan. It's smooth, it's stable, and it's arguably the quietest grinder I've tested at this price point. Plus, it's dual voltage, 100-240 V, so you can take this setup anywhere in the world. Maintenance is usually the part everyone hates, but the Gen 4 makes it easy. The blowout funnel design lets you physically push the last bit of chaff through the system, keeping the internals clean. Because the powder channel is so smooth, It doesn't get that oily buildup as fast as other grinders. It keeps your brewing area tidy, and honestly, it just makes the morning workflow feel professional. The Viesimple Gen 4 is a rare find. It's powerful enough for the espresso nerds, but clean and quiet enough for the everyday cup of joe drinker. If you're tired of the mess and the noise, this is the upgrade your kitchen needs. Pros: excellent grind, consistency, quiet operation, solid build quality, and affordable for performance. Cons: bulky external power supply. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest tech reviews and updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.